welcome to another edition of Making Life Changes, Urban Gardening Edition. Today we're getting into planting spinach. Today we're going to be putting down some Bloomingdale spinach, a really good variety down here in the south. I'm in Houston, Texas, zone 9A, but whatever your local variety is, this is the time of year to get your spinach in the ground. The weather's about to get cold enough. Spinach is a little bit finicky. A lot of times it won't sprout unless the weather gets down in 40s, 30 range, and tonight, tomorrow, it's supposed to be in the 30s here in Houston. So I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity and drop my seeds in the ground. If it's not that weather by the time you watch this video, just check your local weather and wait for it to get a little bit cool and then drop your seeds in the ground. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare the soil. I'm using one of these grow bags. I'll put a description link down in the bottom to show you where to get it. Now, I don't get an endorsement or anything from these grow bags, but they're really, really good. I enjoy using them. They're Aero. They allow the roots to penetrate and allow a lot of air to get through, so it makes growing in the soil really easy. Especially in Texas where I have a lot of clay soil, this is going to allow me to get Mel's Mix and put it in here, so I got really nice, good potting soil, and I don't have to fight with the clay, because spinach, like loose soil, they're also heavy fertilizer eaters. They love nitrogen, and so this is a good way to be able to absorb minerals. So the first thing I'm going to do is prepare the soil. I'm getting rid of all my wood chips that are down here, getting them out of the way. I had some other plants in here from the previous season, so I'm just kind of getting all that old bark and everything and the old mulch out of the way, because spinach does not like that. They don't like to struggle. And then I'm just going to go through and loosen my soil a little bit, just so it's kind of broken up. And you see those, I got more wood chips that are coming up, more of the mulch from my previous season. And this is going to help me get those out and mix it in and just working my soil really good. Oh, I found a few earthworms in there. That means you got really good soil if you got earthworms in it. So that's a good sign. All right, if we've helped you, please take a moment and hit subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss any of our updates. All right, now we're going to be getting the soil. Since we got the soil prepared, now we're going to add some fresh soil to the top layer of this. And once again, if you got any wood chips or any mulch from your soil or compost that you're adding in here, make sure you remove it. Spinach does not like to compete with all the extra big chunks. So these big ones I'll take out, remove them, and I'm going to put a fresh layer of soil down on the top, and then we're going to come back and we're going to use our square planter, and we're going to plant spinach in here at 9 per square foot, because that's how many you can put in a square foot, is 9 spinach plants. All right, I'm using my seedling square. I could put a link in the description below where you can get this. Once again, I don't get anything from telling you about this seedling square, no endorsements, nothing, but I really like it. It's been helpful for me, especially if you got a small area and you're trying to grow a lot of food. Spinach is 9 per square. This color coordinated, so that means my yellow squares, I'm going to go down a ½ an inch into the soil, about a ½ an inch to plant my seeds. And I'm going to fill this whole entire area up with spinach. Now, obviously, my seedling square, there's some areas that I'm just going to have to guesstimate. I can't get the seedling square directly in this round bag. As they say, you can't put a square into a round hole, but I'm doing the best I can. So I'm just going to go through and drop my seeds. And it's really important, too, to use fresh spinach seeds. Old spinach seeds don't work as well. And if you do have some old seeds, you might want to plant more than one in there. I'll come back in a minute and show you how this looks. Okay, so after you've got all your holes and you've done planted your seeds in there, 1 or 2 depending on, if you put 2 down, you can always just snip the weaker plant away once it sprouts and comes up, has a few sets of leaves, and then just cover them, lightly cover it, and then you're just going to water it down. And you want to keep the soil moist, so you need to come out every day and just water it just a little bit, and continue to water your seedlings until they get about 2 sets of true leaves on it. Then you can cut your water back to a couple times a week like you do with your adult plants. And that's really it on growing spinach. We'll come back, see how these look. I'll put some other videos out and show you how to continually harvest your spinach. You don't want to pull the whole spinach up when you got small areas, and I'll teach you how you can get perpetual harvest and spinach can continue to keep growing. Once again, if we've helped you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Take a minute, hit that bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. And I am making life changes, and you can too.